Hi, welcome once again. It's Strength of Mind, Shamanic Oracle. Today, I'm going to talk about how I currently feel. I didn't get much sleep. I've been awake for quite a while. At the moment, it's 7:07 a.m. and it's April 1st. So last night, after I got back from the ski event that I went to, I didn't really eat anything because at the ski event I had something to eat there, and it was pizza, and they had cupcakes, so because of that, I felt, well, since I already ate something, I probably don't need to eat dinner at the moment, because technically, eating the pizza was kind of like my dinner. And so, I waited for that to digest. And as I was waiting, I was just thinking about the things that are going on at the moment. And I decided to just put on some binaural beats so that I can get into a comfortable state of relaxation. So I listened to that and I tried to go to sleep, but it only lasted a few hours, maybe about 2 hours, and then I was back wide awake again. So I woke up by midnight and I've been awake since then. I saw the time just pass by from 12 to 3 a.m., from 3 to 5 a.m., from 5 to 7. By the time it turned about 4 something, I decided it would be a good idea to make something to eat, since last night I didn't make any dinner because I was pretty much running out of food. And I was just thinking, if I'm gonna buy something to eat from the supermarket, I might as well buy it on the first. And so I decided to just eat what I have in my refrigerator. I had some potatoes, I had some mixed vegetables that I could roast, and I had some So I made that, and as I was making that, I was also doing my laundry, since I just wanted to be sure that all of my laundry was nice and done, so that I wouldn't have anything else to do this week to affect my routine in any way, since I might as well make use of the time that I'm awake, even if being awake like this is just out of my control. So today it's gonna be a long day because I have things that I have to do, and I'm wondering if I'm even gonna get any rest. I suppose after this recording that I will attempt to take a nice rest, and then I will have to wake up before, by about maybe 10 o'clock or 10:30, and by that time I will just get ready to do the things that I've planned for today. So that's what I'm working on, and it's crazy because I do want to go to weight training today, later on in the day, but because of all these things that I'm going through and these sleep patterns that are just out of control, I'm feeling kind of overwhelmed with the idea that of how I can actually get through with making it there and still keeping the same motivation that I have right now when it's later in the day. I sure hope that it works out. All I could do is just try my best. And that's what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing. So what else am I to talk about at the moment? I really like experimenting with these recordings because it helps me to formulate my thoughts and exercise my communication. And by doing that, I'm actually improving my vocal what can I call it? I was gonna call it Dex. I don't know how to say that word because it's like tongue-tying to me at the moment. It's just helping my vocals to be more smoother, and because it's like I'm actually practicing speaking different words. And by doing this, it's just helping me to speak even better. So what else can I say right now? I did do some exercise after I got the laundry done, and I'm continuing my daily routine of making these talks and also making beats and focusing on video editing. Soon I'll probably be focused on doing other kinds of different video styles, because I do have a camera that I've been meaning to use for so long, since I've gotten it back in the early around 2012 or so. I bought a camera and I've only used it a few times for different things that I was into at the time. But for a long time I kept it nicely tucked away in a camera bag, anticipating the day that I would be using it again. So I'm definitely trying to make more things, more films, more video ideas, more projects. What else can I tell you? What else can I say right now? I'm just experimenting right now. I love this ambient theme that I made. It's a bit of two different elements or so. Definitely thinking that I should probably go and try doing more streams of me just practicing my beat making, because this is a fun process. And I'm definitely trying to take this to the next level. So I'm talking about my goals. And like if I people say don't talk about your goals to people, but in a way it's like, if I don't talk about my goals, what am I going to talk about, really? It makes no sense not to talk about my goals, because my goals are everything. They're my life. They're the thoughts in my brain. They're the thoughts in my mind. So the goals are the goals. They're my thoughts. And if I can't communicate my thoughts, then what am I really going to communicate, really? So it doesn't matter what anybody thinks about my goals. What matters is that I'm taking action in this very moment by doing what I'm doing. And by talking about it, it just helps to motivate me even more. So I guess So that's all I gotta say for now. Hopefully these sleep patterns do get better, and that I do get adequate rest and rest at a good time. But this is just what's occurring, and since I have no control over what is going on with my body or my mind or my sleep patterns, I'm just accepting it and doing the best that I can with the time that I'm awake and that I'm available to do the things that I feel like doing. I have to be both in my inner world and in my outer world. My inner world is just like the moments I have now when I'm not sleeping and I'm just awake at night. And my outer world is literally just the world where I'm doing stuff out in the world and I'm just interacting with others in the daytime or anytime during the day. It's like I have both energies